G'day Reefers, I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Welcome to Gallery Aquatica TV. Today we're here at Swell Reef. This reef tank has been running for 4 months and we've got heaps of fish and coral in it already. Now there is a secret to the success of this tank at such a young age, and that is our auto water change system. Today we're going to show you how we set up the Kamoer auto water change system for Swell Reef. The Kamoer auto water change system is designed to do regular small water changes on your reef tank. Now there's 2 peristaltic pumps. They're larger than the normal sort of peristaltic pumps you see on a doser, and the top one is designed to take water from your aquarium and put it down a drain. The bottom one is designed to take water from your saltwater reservoir, so your water tank, and pump it into the aquarium. Now you can configure these systems in different ways, and the way that we've set it up, or this one up at Swell Reef, is really interesting. So we're going to take you through exactly how we've done it. Now we'll start by looking at the top one, exactly how it feeds water from the aquarium into the drain. The Kamoer auto water changer comes with a relatively short length of this hosing, and it's probably about 9 or 10 mil clear vinyl tubing, and you only get a small amount of it. So we've chosen to convert from this tubing to a John Guest 3/8 so that we can easily feed it up around to the water tank. And we've done this with both of the pumps, the drain as well as the refill. And so this one is from the tank to the drain. I'll show you exactly where it comes from. It's in the cabinet next to us. So this is where the water is coming from. You can see our John Guest tube goes into the back left. Now we've put it there because it's very important that it's always under the water, so that whenever the pump is draining water out of the tank, that it will always be able to drain water and not suck air. So that is taking water out of the tank, and I'll show you where it drains to. Now this is our drain, and this is one of the modifications that we made to Swell Reef at the very start. We drilled 2 holes in the bottom of the sump, and they feed to a drain that runs outside. So it allows us to have our auto water changer draining water very easily outside, and so this is where all of the waste water goes. So now let's talk about the second pump, how we get the new natural seawater into the aquarium. As I mentioned before, this second pump is the pump that's feeding the water back into the tank, and this is where it gets really interesting. The hoses connected to, the John Guest connected to the auto water changer, feed outside, and we'll go for a little walk and we'll show you exactly where they're feeding the water from into the aquarium. So this is where the water feeds from with the auto water changer, and you can see that our hoses go up and they go outside here. So now we're going to follow these hoses to the water tank. So come out here. Now you'll notice that there's 2 hoses. One is actually an RO hose, and this other one, the larger one, is the salt water, and it follows under the eaves of the house, around the corner, through here, which was a perfect little slot to sort of hold it in place, through here, here and here. Watch your step. Here, and through here. So behind this door we have our water tank system. So these are our water tanks, and this is where the water feeds from the water tanks and goes to our Kamoer auto water change system. You can see the John Guest attaches in here. We have the 2 water tanks linked with this hose that runs between them. We have a sight line so we can see exactly how full these water tanks are. So at the moment, they're probably 90%, maybe 95% full. And we also have our RO reservoir and our RO DI filter behind. And so that is producing our RO water that we feed up into the reservoir so it can automatically feed into the tank itself. You can see this is the point that it's actually fed by a Reef factory large doser. So at any point we can use the app and we can put water from this reservoir into the reservoir at the tank. So it means we don't have to carry buckets. And that's the beauty of this system. There's absolutely no carrying of buckets. We can use the apps at any point to add water, be it RO or salt, into the system. And that is one of the reasons why we've got such an easy water change system that has made a massive difference on Swell Reef. You can see we've got the 2 tanks that we have specifically gone for 2 1,000 litre tanks, and the reason for that is because these were the largest tanks that actually fit into this little garden shed. But they fit beautifully, and really this is, I have to say, an excellent system that makes a massive difference to Swell Reef. So now we've seen exactly how we've set up the Kamoer auto water changer to feed from the water tanks around the back of the house into the aquarium, and how it drains out of the aquarium as well. Let's just talk about the app that allows you to program your water changes. Now it's a relatively easy app to use. You have the choice of doing manual water changes. And we've got this set up right now to discharge, let's say 3 litres. Hit play on that. And now our auto water changer is going to discharge. I won't actually let that run, or else we'll have to fill it back up again. But it's also very easy to set plans on your aquarium. So for example, this one, we've currently got the plans off, but we can set a plan that does, for example, 5 litres per day, starting at 11:28, and it runs for 7 minutes, and then our water change is done. So typically, lots of small water changes are really what this is perfect for. And again, that's made one of the biggest differences to this system, to be able to so easily water change your aquarium. It's definitely true to say that different reef tanks require different amounts of water changing, and some reef tanks go very well without water changes at all. But it all depends on factors such as your nutrient export, so whether or not you run an algae scrubber, a refugium, or that sort of thing, as well as the biomass in the tank. If you have more fish, they produce more waste, more feeding, and so there's a variety of factors that really influence how important water changing is. But it's definitely true to say that with Swell Reef, the auto water change system provided by the Kamoer auto water changer has made a massive difference, and is really one of the reasons why this tank has had such good success at such an early age. But that's it for today's episode of Gallery Aquatica TV. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kamoer the Fish Guy. Happy reefing! That's it for this week's episode of Gallery Aquatica TV. Don't forget to like and comment on all our videos and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned to Gallery Aquatica TV for more exciting episodes to come. I'm Kamoer the Fish Guy. Happy reefing!